How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give him a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from last night, which was September 19th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Zach Clayton versus Conan Lycan. That was a great match. But the ending to it, Zach Clayton went over with a torture rack backstabber combination. Match 2, it was Nyla Rose versus Becca. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Nyla Rose went over with the Beast Bomb. Now, after the match, Vicky Guerrero got on the microphone and said her signature line, "Excuse me," and then said, "Marina Shafir has something to say. My client, Marina Shafir, has something to say." Then Marina Shafir got on the microphone and talked about how Albany, New York welcomed her and her family from Markova with open arms, and talked about how Albany, New York has turned their backs on her and became a problem and everything, and talked about how she was going to fix that problem and she was going to destroy everything that gets in her way and everything as well. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. And that was match 2, by the way. Match 3, it was Private Party, which are Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy versus Aggro and Danger Kid. That was a great match. But the ending to it, Private Party went over cause Mark Quinn pinned Aggro with the gin and juice from Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. Match 4, it was Sky Blue versus Chica. Match 4, it was Sky Blue versus Chica Carreras. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Sky Blue went over with the Skyfall. Match 5, it was Dalton Castle and the Boys, which are Brandon and Brent Tate, versus Bougie, Rick Ricon, and Omar. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Dalton Castle and the Boys went over cause Dalton Castle pinned Bougie with the Bangarang. Match 6, it was Frankie Kazarian versus Jorah Joel. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Frankie Kazarian went over with the crossface chicken wing. That was match 6, by the way. Match 7, it was Mascara Dorada versus Serpentico. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Mascara Dorada went over with the Dorada Driver. And match 8, which was the main event, it was The Butcher and the Blade versus Liam Davis and Mike Anthony. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, The Butcher and the Blade went over cause The Butcher pinned Liam Davis with the Drag the Lake from The Butcher and the Blade to Liam Davis on top of Mike Anthony. That was match 8 and the main event, by the way. Now, there were no promos or segments throughout this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation, so besides the matches, Ian Riccaboni and Matt Menard done commentary throughout the whole show. Ian Riccaboni done awesome as usual, and Matt Menard done awesome on guest commentary. And the referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Paul Turner refereed the match between Zach Clayton versus Conan Lycan. Rick Knox refereed the match between Nyla Rose versus Becca. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Private Party versus Aggro and Danger Kid. Mike Posey refereed the match between Sky Blue versus Chica Carreras. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Dalton Castle and the Boys versus Bougie, Rick Ricon, and Omar. Rick Knox refereed the match between Frankie Kazarian versus Jorah Joel. Paul Turner refereed the match between Mascara Dorada versus Serpentico, and Mike Posey refereed the match between The Butcher and the Blade versus Liam Davis and Mike Anthony. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from last night, which was September 19th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.